Hello, father. Yo, why? Good. No. Ah. Where? I mean, if I think about it, I've got it. Now we plan. You know, we're here. I gotta say that the journey was long. It took us an hour and a half of playtime to get us where we wanted to be. And I still would argue we're technically not where we want to be. We are, however, in Westpoint. Yay! So nobody can argue and say I haven't been to Westpoint. We are here. And in truth, we're fairly close to town. There are two reasons why I chose here. One, notice the massive field. Two, if this ended up being an alarm situation, we had cleared a bunch of the zombies anyway. We would have still dragged some in, but it wouldn't have been a massive horde that we wouldn't be able to deal with. So I would have sacrificed the taxi as well if I needed to, and use it as a weapon to survive that situation. So I could systematically work through the neighborhoods as we work down Westpoint, but I'm not going to do that. What I want to do is select what the home is going to be, go there, and then get set up. This can be it, but I feel like it's somewhat of a cop-out because the amount of farmland we have. But even if this is it, we have to do lots of runs inside of town constantly. So, you know, there are trade-offs to everything, right? Trade-offs to everything. That said, let's get moving for the day. I did not do well enough, so... Y'all, this this fog is crazy. I'm going to take things out of here. So cooking pot, the jar, the rolling pin can all come out. Let's go ahead and grab the books. I'll put them in the house too, since I do feel like we'll be here a while. This may not be our forever home, but it's the right now home that we're going to be dependent on. Sport taxi's been through. It was actually a short drive. Let's be honest about it, right? But the thing gets beat up from the smallest of the bumps, man. So I don't know what else to tell you there. We bumped what, 3 or 4 zombies, and realistically speaking, they were just bodies. It wasn't like we hit vehicles or trees along the way. And the car does look beat up. I'm not gonna lie about that. You're renting that, buying that home, indeed. But again, sometimes maybe you're renting to buy because of the amount of work you end up putting into the home. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't like the placement of this sink the more I look at it, but it is what it is. All right, let's get rid of the things that we don't need to carry with us. Feeling good about this? I always like to keep some food on us. Rose hip just doesn't go into anything as a direct item. It is basically a garnish, so I never like using it in dishes. Okay, so all of this stays in here. I don't want to put the gas in the taxi if I can avoid it for now. I'm happy with this for the moment. Think about that a little bit. All right, anything else in the seats that I want to grab? Yes. Cooking stuff. Take y'all out. Do you want to leave the items for medical in the car, except for the bandage? I think that's a good idea to take with me. Actually, pretty much any of those plants can come with me, and we're good. Goodness gracious. The work it takes to move. So I feel like the most pressing thing that I should go search for is not food at the moment. As you can see, we have plenty of food to work with. So I think the most pressing thing I should get is in my butt into town. Once I make it to town, I will look for a generator. You know, we know the power is going to go out, and we could say, for the character's sake, like the water pressure is going down, the water's turned off, you know, whatever that indicates to the person, like, dude, we have limited amount of water at the moment. Totally cool. The next question that you would ask yourself is, how much power do I have, and how long can I truly expect for it to stay on? And we already know the answer to that. Not very long. So you'd be like, cool, where do I need to go to get potentially a generator? Learn how to use that generator, which we already did. And survive. And that's what we're going to do now. So let's not keep the extra stuff. Thought I had a bowl of food ready to go, but I ate that, didn't I? Yeah, so. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So we'll walk through the back door and go from there. Now you might think to yourself, yeah, you can just get in the car and drive into town. But as you already saw, the amount of fighting that I had to do by making the decision to drive into this town is redonkulous. And I don't want to have to just sit there and fight thousands of zombies to get into the neighborhood. I can go Silent Snake style and just walk into the neighborhood over here, see if any of the garages have what we're looking for, and call it a day, man. I just feel like I felt something just happen, as in the game loaded a cell and it did not treat me well by doing it. Hello, just moved in right up the road. My name is Aiden Love, and I'd like to become acquainted with all of you. Sir, the bandages on your face. Oh man, that's just weird. Okay, maybe I don't want to be acquainted with you. Can I just let me go? Let me go. No? Alright. First turn on left, we hit the neighborhood here. Just alright, so there are no garages over here, mind you. Now let's see over there. No garage there for sure. It's a fun and nice store, yep. There y'all. Ain't nobody got garages over here? Oh, y'all tripping. Nobody got garages over here, man. I mean, the power is still on, but there are grills that I can get my hands on. There are a lot of zombies. Yo, why are there so many zombies over here? Went down already. Ugh. I got chips all over the place. I'll take it. Chips and pop with cigarettes. Y'all are partying. Didn't care about you. Didn't believe it. It was fake news. There ain't no zombie apocalypse. There's no way the world's dying. Yes. Yes, there is. Survival Instinct, Eagle Down. I mean, they had some good movies, didn't they? So, ooh, wait, did I ever find the cooking level 4? I feel like there's something telling me I never did. So, cheers. It'd be gross for you to find a naked zombie. I mean, yes, but I feel like that's the least of your worries in that situation. So. Definitely gross. Like, you'd look back on it and be like, dude. Especially if somebody watched you do it, they just give you crap consistently. Like, You fought the naked zombie. Like, you touched it. What was that? No. Oh, man. You know, I did all this hoping to find a house that had a garage, and none of these houses do over here. So I need to go further in the town. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's still the aspect of clearing the town, right? That we're getting out of this. But it wasn't my plan to be doing this type of work. I ain't gonna lie. I have a secret admirer? Maybe they're not so secret. Hello? Ooh, rotten everything. I got you. Come on, let's hang out. I want to hang out too. Boots. Lots of VHS tapes. Which is, I mean, they're wrong for the time, for the era. It makes a lot of sense. Ooh, duffel bag. Me carry duffel bag now. I've got extra space to work with. Drop that. Good there. Wait. Oh, it's pepper. It's not salt. It's pepper, y'all. Oh, no. Leak. Can opener, plate, fancy stuff. Anybody. Could anybody potentially have some salt, man? You're more than one zombie. Yeah, I thought I heard more than one zombie. This is more one. Are they outside? Has to be the house here. Hang on. Yeah, it's definitely this house. You hear the banging all the way over here? Hello? Samantha? What are you doing over here? Well, that's not Samantha. Excuse me, who is this man? Anybody? Can anybody tell me where Samantha is? I am reporting this to the local police department. Why Samantha? I don't know why the names that pop in my head do. They just come up. Ooh, somebody had keys to a vehicle though. Cheers. You know, can I just stick all this in my bag and like make it simple? Alright guys, we're good. You know what? I keep finding farming books. I feel like the game is telling me pick up a farming book. So I will pick it up. I have no intention of farming, but technically speaking, when you find already farm plots, that can still count for us. Oh wait, did I just get this truck? Yo, I got used to this truck. Did they say? I was saying. Hey, what's going on? So also, hello, did I hear correctly that you can't eat raw apples in the game? You can. You can eat raw apples in the game. It's a matter of knowing that apples can be poisonous in this game. So the fact that there is a poison apple gimmick, because again, you know, the poison apple, right? if you forage an apple, you could potentially find one that is poisonous. If you don't know it's poisonous, you bite into it, it can kill you. So, as a cook, as a chef, what you can do is cook everything, right? The chef has the unique ability to know if a dish is poisonous after it's been made. So if you put it into a fruit salad, a salad of any type, at that point, the game would let you know this is poisonous. It just needs gas. However, as what is it? The herbalist trait, the herbalist magazine would also tell you the same thing, and same thing with the trait. So if you get anything herbalist, you know it's poisonous as well. But you have to have an indication. So it's kind of one of those things where it is a gimmick. It's supposed to be like, hey, funny, but at the same time, if you didn't know that already, then you could die from an apple in this game. So yes. Good. Fun. Oh! What happened? I pressed the extra button and it made my game have a moment of lag. I thought I did. So I was going to be so mad that if the thing that took us out was me pressing the menu button. Especially after the work we did. Ooh! Hey! Where do you work? Where's the food spot at? Or were you heading to work? Because that's bad. By the way, how did 1,000-Year Door go? Have you completed the game yet? I feel like you were close already. I missed one of your streams, so. Okay, meat cleaver drop. How are we doing on weapons? Losing them. You 100%ed the game. Awesome. Apple bosses were fun. Yeah, man. Okay, how are we doing? I think it's time. When I'm saying it's time, I think it's time to go home. Goodness, your face. Sir, I am so sorry. Can I end your life? You know, just take away your pain? Yo, y'all got the money spot. Remove all the burnt glass. Going inside. Y'all got any salt? You know, salt for your neighbor? This is not a survivor home, but there's like a groovy looking survivor there. What's up, dude? That's bright colors though. I mean, don't get me wrong, I believe in bright colors in the wilderness, but not so much when I'm just hanging out. Same vegan playthrough I'm doing. I'm always vegan when I'm playing Project Zomboid. I never take the luxury of not being vegan in this game. Simply because I think the simulation makes it, you know, easy enough for you to do it, so there's no reason not to. In other games where it's quite literally impossible. Oh, fair enough. But this game, it's 100% possible, so there's no reason not to. Alright, let's see. That's actually a good call out. I don't think I've mentioned that for this playthrough. We're intentionally playing vegan. If you haven't noticed, like, and this is for anybody who's watching on YouTube or later, for example, we don't pick up, you know, meat. You know, we've gone past chicken and pork chops that were good. Oh, there was a meat patty we went past and so on and so forth. Never touched it. You could argue like, yeah, well, you said you're losing weight, which is true. I am dropping kilos, but when we're no longer obese and we're properly fit and whatnot, and we're managing our weight, we're still going to do it with fruit and veg. Despite the fact that with the foraging skill, I can find animals, birds, squirrels, so on and so forth, to get meat. But we're not going to do that. So, yeah. All right, let's get home. I'm going to pull up the map real quick. Pause. We're all the way over here. I can actually just walk across. There might be garages over here. Whoa, okay. Let's do that. Again, we did all this, mind you, just right now, this portion of it, because I wanted to find a garage that could potentially spawn a, no. Oh, I think we're too tired for this. Alright, well, let's drop the bag. Got the machete. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I don't have to take the whole group in one shot, so that's good. I'm holding my breath to start. Y'all, please stop. Alright. We did it. We did it, and we just used the kitchen knife. You know, my whole thought process for a moment there is like, I should pull out the machete. We need to pull out the machete, but no, we stuck to our guns, and we got ourselves an extra hunting knife. Perfect. Ah, goodness. Need to stay in line and not be in a hurry. I agree. Everyone's gonna get a turn. How many days are we in? That is a good question. Oh, let's see. We are on day 18. So 17 days, 8 hours survived currently. Ugh. Come on. Come on. Try to hit me. I'm gonna keep winning. Oh goodness. It's gonna keep going. Keep going. Let's do it. We're here. We're getting close to like late night though. And the more I think about it, the more I feel like I actually shouldn't be doing this, because I need to cross the field in a way that I haven't done yet, so I can still walk into a bunch of zombies across the field. No. Alright, it is what it is. Yeah. You didn't leave anything in that bag other than the farm book and an axe, so not a super deal to circle back to. I kind of want to do it like this. We're gonna go sneaky. See if there's a window on the other side of this to see inside of this garage. But there is a garage here, so there is no window. And it's just closed. That sucks. Okay, what is that building? It's a church? Is that what I see? I see a cross. Yeah. Ooh. I should pray. Do we take an axe to that door? You know what? Hang on. Wait. Now that I think about this, if this house is clear, no, I feel like that's not safe. Good looking house though. All right, yeah, let's play it safe. We'll go back home. You know, it was a good setup. We'll cross off some of these houses. Honestly, we'll probably cross off most of the neighborhood over here to say that it's relatively safe, because we went through it. We killed a bunch of zombies. So, yeah. No reason not to grab the bag. You know, we're not running from anything at the moment, so we'll go ahead and do that too. And we've got food. We got a fair amount of, you know, perishables that we can use. But once we get a generator, that will be better. And actually, we need two, because we need one for a gas station, so that way we have access to plenty of gas, and then we need one for the house. Cannot make this up. The amount of work that we've had to put in for Aiden here. And we've almost killed 1,000 zombies in 30 days, man. Like that. It's not even 30 days. It's not even 30 days. I'm sorry. It's almost 18 days. Perishables go in the refrigerator, because we still have the refrigeration available to us. Okay, Let's pack away the cereal. Get there. Then we'll go over this direction. Gonna start. There's just a bunch of clothes over here. Interesting. Alright, what I'm gonna do is start putting things away. Farm book goes over here. I'm gonna drop the bag. I feel like I want to be able to use it for something, but there's no real reason for me to hold on to it at the moment. So anyway, cooking book goes in here. Good there. We have our foraging book to finish reading, so that's what we're going to be doing tonight. I am going to do one more in-game day, so usually I'd be signing off right about now, but I'm feeling pretty good. I've appreciated the run that we've done so far, so yeah, we're going to do one more in-game day. Not going to cook. I think we'll just go upstairs, count our blessings, and have a moment to read. This is the bedroom. Yay. Still gonna get in the habit of dropping it in the bag. Grab the book. Lie in bed. Do some reading. Just to finish up those skill gains for foraging. So that way tomorrow, hopefully we can get that level. There's only one more level in the foraging category for this book, which will be level 8. And then once we hit level 8, we read foraging level volume 5 and max that out. So we'll be set on being able to find food in any season for all the categories that we want to keep ourselves fed. And the super reason for that is the foraging skill directly relates to how much nutritional value you're going to get out of any individual item that you forage. So the higher the skill, the better the outcome that you're going to have. And as a vegan player, we need the most nutritious things that we can get our hands on. The chef increases the hunger values for things that you cook. So even a salad can end up being 100 plus, combining, the two things together. So cooking skill, foraging skill, very important when you put it all together. And we did not finish this book, but I'm pretty sure we'll finish this skill today anyway. Alright guys, let's go ahead and make something to eat. Food. Oh, salads. Did find that cabbage, so I do try to keep note in my head for what items were found first, so that way I go through things before they spoil. Go ahead and put the habanero in there. Grape leaves don't spoil, so I'm not going to actually focus on that. Use the leek. They're not wild leeks. And we're good. If you could only label food, yeah, that'd be nice. At least know when you actually received it. The date. Can start putting expirations on your items. Do a little bit of meal prep as well, etc. All right, neither one of these magazines are pressing, so I'll drop those in the bookshelf to get back to space, along with this map piece. I'm gonna go outside and deal with the groups that were still out there real quick, and then maybe I'll do foraging first. This fog is insane. Or grape leaves, always want to find grape leaves. Alright, but I already know, like I said before, there are two groups over here. We ran right by them. But I can barely see in front of me, man. That's intense. We're good. Good. Two guys. Oh no! Kitchen knife. Ooh, that's a bigger group than it looked like initially, but you're still pulling them slowly, so why not? This group. That's amazing. Hunting knife, yay! Does the fog happen randomly? It's not specifically random. What you can do is get yourself a radio, even when the power goes out, for example, and you can listen for the weather. So it's predetermined per day, essentially. Now, as far as game code is concerned, it's not like there's a calendar in game that says when what weather is going to happen, but it is predetermined effectively what weather you're going to get. So I think it's by every 3 days that the game does a roll to suggest what the weather might be like. And of course, there are certain things that can override the weather in game. Helicopter event being one of the things that can override the weather. I feel like in certain towns there are set weathers too, but don't quote me on that. So. All right, we're good. I think we are set and ready to gain access. This ridiculous garage. Here's Johnny. Oh no. Oh, look at it. There's a generator. See? We made the right call. And somebody stuck all of their jewelry back here. Alright, guys. Oh, there's a welding mask. Well, we're enabled there too. So propane torch, here we come. But metalworking is now enabled as well. That's awesome. Cannot stress enough how well this all worked out. This luck trait, man. It's real. Alright, so we're going to take the generator back over to the house. So that's just what it's going to look like now. And we just walk it back. And we're good. Connect it. We won't be turning it on because the power's already on. Well, the power's still on, let's say it that way. So we found the generator. Yay. Work. So much work. These are the things about Project Zomboid. Goodness gracious. How am I feeling at the moment? Pretty good. Let's drop the pancake mix with the mustard, the yeast lid pepper, not my ball. Always keep a ball on me. Actually, that's my extra ball. Okay, sorry. Well, then maybe I put that away. I don't need to carry the chips anymore, even though it's nice to have. Alright, let's get a moment to rest our body and catch our breath. And actually, instead of doing it that way, let's sit on the ground, pull up the map, and then see the work that we've done. Alright, so as far as work is concerned, we hit all of these houses. We did not go inside of there, but we got a generator. So I'm going to stick power here and the house icon here as well. I just want, you know, to say that this safe house has power, essentially. So we're good there. As far as looting is concerned, we only went inside of one of these homes, but we walked down this. So I'm not going to say this is clear. And then you hit the school. So I haven't done anything over here just yet. So that's honestly pretty good. My favorite baking recipe: pancake mix and mustard. Oh, you're messing with me. Yeah. In game, pancakes are pretty simple to make, honestly. I need to pour out this rotten stuff before I forget that it's rotten and do something stupid with it. Alright, so pour you out. Pour you out. Just pour it right on the ground in front of you. Okay, so we did that, and then we're going to drop. We drop, and those can fill up with water in the future. That'd be smelling pretty horrible. I agree. All right, so pancake mix and crackers there. I don't know. I feel like this might end up being the home for a while, man. I mean, you gotta admit, this is a pretty sweet setup. As far as space, access, storage concerned, storytelling, like we kind of did it by making it here. Oh, there's already a Weller's mask in this house. Yo, I really need to like go through different places before I start looting other spots. What else do I have in this spot? Nothing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get rid of the tape. Throw the wood glue in here real quick. We got lots of weapons to work with. I'm happy. I was listening to another Project Zomboid, streamer, and they were using the trowel to dig up for worms because that is a guaranteed food source. And I was just sitting here thinking to myself, like, why is everyone so against foraging? It makes no sense. And when I say that, you gotta understand, berries, specifically berries in game, are the easiest thing to forage. Now, I admit, if you don't have the herbalist trait, the likelihood of them being poisonous is going to be a problem, yes. But if you find the herbalist magazine, and this person was 3 months in, and you're still digging for worms as your food source, so you're intentionally doing that. Like, you want your character to suffer and eat worms. Like, come on, man. I get the foraging thing may not be the minigame you like, but out of all the things you could do to your character, worms? Nah, that's messed up. All right, so we're walking over here because, yes, we got one. Come on, yo. There is another house over here, I believe, that has a garage, and it could have another generator. If it doesn't have a generator, it could have the solar panels mod setup stuff, and that would be nice to find too. So I kind of want to get over here, find out what we do have. I'm just going to go through the machete. It is getting late, There you go. They're coming quick. I mean, it felt quick. Yeah, I agree with that. Good. All right. And here's the church. Oh, no. I do appreciate the high spawn rate around churches. It does make sense in the zombie apocalypse that people would, go to the church praying for whatever, and still turning. You know what? Close that door behind me. Nothing of note. Metalworking level 1, actually. First aid level 1. You don't actually need it, but I say that, and I mean, we're kind of there, so. Oh, and it has a graveyard to boot. Good. No thing over there for me to worry about. Is that black card any good? I mean, it's a good question. Looks like it's half decent, but it's not a question of if it's good or not. It's a question of if I have keys and or gas. Keys, look at that. Put them in. We got a little bit of gas, look at that. So black car is available to us. Hello, Father. Yo, why? Why does the church have an alarm? I just feel like... And the zombies are going over there for sure. By the way, count it. That's number 6 as far as alarms for this save. Guitars, trumpet, empty bottles, screwdriver, metal pipe. There's nothing. This is long-term storage, man. Oh, hi. I've ever seen a zombie pastor. No, I've seen a zombie in a black suit. Though, you know, we could say they're a pastor at that point, but the problem with the pastor bit is the white collar, right? So there's no indication of a white collar in the game. All right, let's call it. Let's call it. So we're gonna go in the house and we'll start recapping the night and start closing up and whatnot. But it has been an adventure. We'll drop the bag, lie in bed. I don't think I've ever tried to eat in bed, so we'll deal with that in a moment. All right, so as he sits and reads, we can take a look at what we've done. So I don't remember what we started with, but we almost hit 1,000 kills, y'all. All right, 18 days, 12 hours, moving into the end of day 19 because we're going to go to bed soon. Aiden Low is at 83 kilos. Take a look at the skills. We are pretty much working towards maxing out foraging. Would be our first skill that we max out, next to cooking, and the short blade has been doing the work. I actually want to look at the breakdown of the kills. You're going to notice 633 of the kills come from short blade. So we've been using the heck out of some knives, and the hunting knife is still the number 1. The meat cleaver is caught up. That has been a thing, y'all. But Eden Love, man, I am going to say that we have done it. We are living. We've made it all the way here to Westpoint, and in truth, I don't know, if we're at the forever home, but we have a home, and that is the important part when you're playing Project Zomboid. But I mean, until next time, guys, I'm gonna say cheers, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. Next time on Project Zomboid, 1,005 zombies have been killed by this character. Consider a universe where the speed of light is not constant, but instead varies depending on the local gravitational field. How would this affect our understanding of space, time, and the fundamental forces of nature?